Good morning. It's about 5:30. It seems to be my lot in life to wake up at 5:28 every day. Whether or not I have an alarm. But that's okay because I went to bed at like 7:30. It was so nice. So the plan today is 18.5 miles. It's about 3,000 feet of ascent or 3,500. One of those I'll have to check. And about the same of descent. And there's water in 1 mile. So I'm gonna get moving. All right, I've got both feet taped up now for the heel pain. Worked on the right foot quite a bit yesterday, so hopefully it will help on this one. And I'm gonna try not to wear my compression sleeves today just because they're a pain. And I haven't had any shin splint pain in I'd say a couple weeks. So if they hurt at all, I'll just put them back on. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning and I'm so refreshed and happy and ready to hike. Good thing. It's about 6:30 and I have a mile till water. There's a fire station that has a spigot, which you still have to filter, I guess. I think they even have pit toilets right around there. So that's cool. I had a nice breakfast with oatmeal that I cold soaked overnight. And, oh, I just saw a bunny. And coffee. And that used up most of my water. I have just a little bit left for the hike to the next water source. So that's great that this fire station allows us to use water. Otherwise it would have been like 15 between water sources, which isn't terrible, but I didn't want to carry 3 or 4 liters uphill last night, or yesterday afternoon, I should say. But anyway, I'm so refreshed. I laid around in my tent for hours, just messing around on my phone and working on YouTube videos and talking to people, and it was so nice. I had forgotten that there was a note on Far Out that the fire station asked PCT hikers to use the Pony Park day use area, which is just beyond it because there is the fire station. So I'm heading up to this Pony Park day use area, and there is water, pit toilets, and I think a place to put trash. So it's not too bad, it's just a little bit further. There we go. I've never been so happy to see a toilet and a trash can and hopefully water. I know there is water, but I don't see it yet. Water. Everything I could need. All right, I am off. That was easy, quick. Get water, use the bathroom. They even had hand sanitizer. Got rid of a little bit of trash. I feel great. And I'm on my way. So I don't know exactly what I'm encountering today. I'm one of those weirdos that well, I look ahead, I read the different waypoints and comments and things like that, but I don't look like, ooh, there's some up and then some down and then a bunch of up, and I kind of would rather have it be a surprise. Also because for some reason 3,000 feet of ascent over one day doesn't sound too much, but if I realize it's 2,500 feet all at once, I'm like, oh, I'm so scared, and then I do it and it's fine. So I just, whatever comes. I'm carrying 2 liters of water because the next water is in 7 miles. So normally you'd carry a liter per 4 miles. I drank a whole bunch too. I just, for some reason, didn't drink enough yesterday, even though I had access to plenty of water. So I didn't get muscle cramps or anything, but I was really thirsty when I woke up, so I figured I should do a little extra. And then I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go into Acton or to the Acton RV resort to like get a shower and do laundry, or if I just want to wait and get to Agua Dulce, I think is how you say it, and do a resupply and an actual overnight inside somewhere there. So I'm gonna take stock of my food and my body tonight and make that decision, because it was gonna be tomorrow, like around lunchtime, that I would get into that RV resort. So we'll see. I wanted to mention too, I'm so absolutely grateful. I've had a couple people send me a little money for coffee or a town meal, and I really appreciate you. Brenda, B, and a couple other people who did not want me to say their names. And also, somebody sent me money to cover the appointment with Blaze Physio. So thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate that, especially because I might have to go see her again, or at least do a teleconference. Really, really appreciate that, and that was a really awesome surprise after a hard couple days. And on the note of going into town, this is your reminder that if you feel so inclined, you can donate to my hike by clicking on my Venmo or my PayPal in the description below. However, I did save up enough money, theoretically, to complete the hike, and it is not necessary. It would just be, you know, to take a little pressure off, or to do something a little extra, like buy me a cup of coffee or a drink or a meal in town. So again, not necessary, but I really appreciate those of you that have sent something, and I appreciate those of you that have not and are just enjoying my very unprofessional content, but I enjoy creating it, and I hope you enjoy watching. On that note, if you are watching and you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. And I'm always up for, I was going to say compliments. I'm always up for compliments too. I'm always up for comments on, you know, what you would like to see, or suggestions of what I could do differently to make the videos more enjoyable. Maybe not huffing and puffing as I create. Right up there is where I stayed last night. Well, I was trying to make it to this little campground for lunch because I thought it would be a good place to stop. But instead, I am here in this beautiful site. It actually is beautiful. But, warning, I'm going to show a blister. Because I got a blister on my toe. Let's see. Yeah. So, I'm going to tape that up. And I guess I'll eat lunch here. Darn. Well, I have most probably been poodle dog bushed. I was ducking down in some trees to go to the bathroom, and I was like trying to avoid a pricker bush and didn't realize when I turned around to come back up, right behind that pricker bush was some poodle dog bush, and it reached out pretty far. It was old and dead, but I assume it's still whatever. active when it's dead. So hopefully, well, I took some powdered soap out of my poop kit and poured water on my leg and poured the soap on my leg and scrubbed it with a branch and then poured more water on my leg and scrubbed it again. Even put hand sanitizer on my leg. So hopefully that took care of it if I did get any. I guess we'll find out soon. Okay, so here's some awesome guys I just met on the trail. What's your name?
My name is Jim.
And
I am the lead volunteer for the Pacific Crest Trail Association, covering the Angeles Forest Highway, Angeles Forest, and I lead crews on doing maintenance. We do cut the bushes, cut the trees, work on the tread, whatever needs to be done, we take care of.
That's awesome, and we thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
And why do you do it?
It's just fun. I hiked the trail and felt like I needed to give something back.
Awesome, thank you so much. And we got one more. What's your name?
Hey, I'm Jason. My trail name is El Matador. And
Nice.
I'm out here working with the trail gorillas of the Angeles National Forest. Working on a trail just north of Messenger Flats, and yeah, just having a great Wednesday. Great way to spend the
Is
Wednesday.
it Wednesday?
Great way
Yay!
to spend the Wednesday. So,
Well, thank you so much for what you do. And why do you do it?
I've hiked big chunks of the trail. Haven't done the whole thing yet, but just trying to give back, and it's a blast. And you know, it's a nice way to be out here and doing a little more work and something that's more physical than sitting at a desk. So
Awesome.
Great.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
Have a great hike.
All right, I was hiking along and I came upon some guys doing trail maintenance. I wish I could trail magic them, but I'm like out of snacks except some crushed Cheez-Its, which I don't think they would really want. But let's have them introduce themselves. Oh, that was so cool. Believe it or not, I get super embarrassed when I ask people to talk on my camera. And I don't know why, because I'm literally talking to the whole world, theoretically, on YouTube. But I always feel weird going like, can I interview you for the YouTubes? But it was really cool. So I'm very happy that they agreed to say hi. All right, I had a wonderful afternoon. I got into camp about 3:45 and hung out at a picnic table at this ranger station with a bunch of hikers and just chatted and talked and had a nice time. Today was my first day hiking without my compression sleeves for my shin splints, and it went very well. I don't think I drank enough today. I'm very hoarse. So I met lots of new people today and had a great time. Had some ramen with tuna for dinner, and I am ready for bed.